Hi guys, this is Anastasia. Welcome to our channel. As always, we're sharing with you a lot of useful information about IT. And today will not be an exception. Our topic for today is going to be perfectionism. Wow, you probably have heard about this, but do you know if you are a perfectionist or any of your colleagues at work? Therefore, today we will discuss the main signs of perfectionism. From the childhood, we thought that mistakes are bad, the grades are lowered or punished. In adulthood, this can lead to a fear of being wrong and a desire to do everything perfectly. Therefore, it's so important to know the signs of perfectionism and how you can reduce the level of anxiety it causes. Perfectionists are people who try to make everything perfect and pay a lot of attention to little things and often burn out because they worry and stay at work for no good reason. Do you see yourself in this? If you do, then keep on watching. The desire to do everything perfectly can negatively affect perfectionists. It undermines their health, does not allow to delegate responsibilities, and as a result, reduces motivation and prevents them from growing professionally. Perfectionists usually have their own rules and attitudes, which usually begin with the word must. They not only try to meet the highest requirements, but also often expect the same from others. This can harm the workflow, for example, cause conflicts in the team and disrupt deadlines. If the team has perfectionists, the manager should not abuse their desire to do everything perfectly. On the contrary, you need to make sure that they do not take on too much and go on vacation on time. Here are some signs that can help you to recognize a perfectionist. Detailed speech. Perfectionists rarely say just yes or no. They usually use long phrases of several sentences. Even if you simply asked how their day went, they will try to cover every little detail. They do this because they don't know how to pick up the most important things. Every little thing is important for them. Problems with prioritizing tasks and allocating time. Due to the fact that almost everything is important for perfectionists, it is difficult for them to prioritize the task. Their leader should occasionally check to see they are doing what is important for the team at this time. For perfectionists, doing their part of the job is not enough. Because of the desire to complete everything perfectly, they usually get bogged down in detail and work longer than it's expected. They constantly double-check, find, and correct flaws that no one will pay attention to. Fear of making a mistake. Perfectionists cannot afford to be wrong. Such people are sure that even one mistake speaks to their incompetence and it can lead to dismissal. If they feel that they're still wrong, it haunts them. They cannot let go of the situation and constantly think about what should have been done. Severe anxiety. To avoid mistakes and not leave their comfort zone, perfectionists try to keep every little thing under control. If they lose it, they will feel helpless. Such intense tension causes anxiety. Perfectionists try to think about all the risks of their actions, even if they just discussing a routine task with a team. In management, hyper-anxiety can lead to micromanagement. He wants to do everything perfectly so badly that he can reduce the work of his employees. Such person causes only negative emotions and can be toxic for the entire team. Dependence on someone else's opinion. The goal of perfectionists is to meet or better exceed the expectations of others, especially bosses. They often put other people's feelings and desires ahead of their own in order to gain praise and recognition. It is important for such people to hear from others that they're doing everything right. This calms them down. Procrastination. Perfectionists postpone their work because they are afraid to do it imperfectly. It is better to do nothing. During this time, they get nervous and blame themselves for inaction. But procrastination caused by perfectionism has a peculiarity. When the deadline approaches, the person performs the task almost perfectly. However, this kind of workflow is exhausting and leads to burnout. Feeling of guilt. Mistakes, procrastination, and prioritization problems make perfectionists feel guilty. It seems to them that they're not good enough and do not live to the expectations of others. Even when perfectionists complete a task and get recognition from other colleagues, they might not feel satisfied or happy. Inability to rest. On weekends and vacations, perfectionists think about their work and cannot really rest. They are afraid that without them, something will go wrong and they will not have time to correct it. How to reduce the stress of perfectionists? Perfectionism is a part of person's character and you cannot really overcome. However, but you can learn how to live with this and reduce anxiety. To do that, you will need go on vacation regularly. Perfectionists should plan their vacation ahead of time, so it's harder to miss them. Usually, they need to rest every 3 to 4 months. Of course, there is no need to deliberately put down the project. You need to learn how to make mistakes in small things in order to understand that this is normal and common to everyone. For example, you can skip a few commas in correspondence with your colleagues, or you can leave an unwashed mug on your desk. Because of such mistakes, no one will think badly of your professionalism. Have a hobby. This will relieve the stress which comes from thinking about work. For example, you can try painting, climbing, or hiking. It doesn't matter which one you choose, the main thing is to enjoy it and try not to do it perfectly. The purpose of this practice is to focus on what is happening now. The meditation can help you to reduce stress by removing the focus from anxiety. You can even focus on your breathing for 5 minutes. If the anxiety attacks it really strong, you can alternatively ask the following questions. What 5 sounds I'm hearing now? As you seek answers to these questions, your anxiety will diminish. Guys, you definitely can learn more about perfectionism and try to reduce it. In this video, we covered the main signs of a perfectionist and how you can live with this and reduce the stress. Thank you so much for being with me. I look forward to see you in the next video, and as always, like the video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss all hot topics about IT. Bye-bye!